Hello and welcome, I'm Thomas Porteous and you're watching NewsX World. Let's take a look at some of the top stories. Israeli forces kill Al Jazeera correspondent Anas al-Sharif and 4 of his colleagues in a targeted strike on their media tent near Al-Shifa Hospital in Gaza City. Israel claims al-Sharif was a Hamas cell leader, while rights groups say he was targeted for his frontline reporting. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says he has no choice but to take control of Gaza City to defeat Hamas and free hostages, promising the new offensive will be completed fairly quickly. Meanwhile, the UN Security Council hears fresh calls for a ceasefire and more aid to the Palestinian enclave. Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese says the country will recognise a Palestinian state at the United Nations General Assembly in September. New Zealand's Foreign Minister also says that the country is also considering recognition, with a decision expected before Leaders' Week at the UN. 2 people die and 2 are injured in a Ukrainian drone attack on Russia's Tula region, which also targets Moscow and oil refineries deep inside the country. This comes as Russia launches new strikes across Ukraine, killing 6 and wounding dozens as frontline fighting intensifies. US President Donald Trump pledges to evict homeless people from Washington, D.C. and jail criminals as officials prepare hundreds of National Guard troops for possible deployment. The move, opposed by the city's mayor, follows similar actions in Los Angeles. North Korea calls upcoming South Korea-US military exercises a direct military provocation and warns of counteraction. Defense Minister No Kwang-chol says the drills pose a real and dangerous threat despite recent signs of easing tensions. South Korea and Vietnam pledge stronger economic and strategic ties during a summit in Seoul as President Lee Jae-myung hosts Vietnamese leader Tu Lam. Talks focus on expanding trade and investment amid global market challenges. China's Coast Guard says it took necessary measures to expel Philippine vessels from waters around Scarborough Shoal in the South China Sea. It says the operation was professional and legal, while Manila has not yet commented. Now we start this hour in the